Wichael, you made it. How's it going?
Not great. The L isn't running, so I had to take an Uber here, and the surge pricing is at 1.2 right now.
Do you want
which
a
is...
water?
What? No thanks.
Did you notice the Magnum condom signage on the outside of the shipping container?
No, I missed it.
It was the existing signage when I got this container, and I decided to leave it. That's where I got the name for the show, Live Large. That's their slogan. You know what magnums are, right?
Yeah, I know what...
They're condoms for extra large penises, Wichael. But they're actually only half an inch longer and a little wider than a regular condom. I read this interesting article that explains that guys buy them because of the heavy social pressure to be well endowed. I mean, how many guys have foot-long penises? Do you know what I mean? That's like half your height. Do you want a water?
No thanks. So, didn't this opening start at 6? Has anyone been here?
A woman from the neighborhood was here earlier. It was so fascinating to see someone who is unfamiliar with the art world interact with the work.
Did she like it?
Yeah. She had a couple beers, or like 5, I guess, and she really loved Anne's hand-carved dildo sculpture. She held it for a long time and put it in her bag.
She tried to steal it?
I didn't assume that, no. I think she just navigates a gallery space differently than artists who are trained to do it in a specific way. Anne's piece is very, sensual and intimate. The materiality and craft begs for it to be touched and handled. Somebody like you would deny that impulse because of your art education.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Do you want a water?
Do you have any beer?
I love your work right now, Wichael. You're dealing with leisure and gestural abstraction in a really interesting way. Painting on pajamas was such a good move for you. And using volleyballs as an armature is just so smart. It really is.
Oh, well, thank you. One of the reasons I like using volleyballs is the association to the net the game is played with, which for me is a direct reference to the internet, which ties back into leisure and
Here
abstract.
you go. I think what's interesting, too, is you as an artist in the context of this Magnum condom shipping container.
Okay, yeah. Like the pajamas act as a protective skin that wraps around these organ-like structures.
Exactly, and you don't have the male anatomy, and it's like you're recreating that for yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're owning not having genitals, which is the opposite of men buying Magnum condoms to satisfy their egos. Instead of living large, you're living small. Or actually, not even small. You're living free. Scot-free. And I think it's really brave. Oh, I'm curating a show in an abandoned Panera Bread in Patchogue, Long Island, but the only way to see it is via a webcast using the original security cameras. Here, have a card. I just made them. Don't worry that nobody is here yet. I invited a bunch of people on Facebook, and I think it's on art cards or one of those. You should definitely use bottles in your art.